Grace as a guide. My friend gave me this book called The Art of Grace, and it was just this concept about how grace could be applied in all ways. But there was a chapter specifically on Roger Federer and on how he was thought to be one of the most graceful athletes because of the way that he used just the right amount of energy to get across the court to hit a ball, and then just the right amount to get back to the next place he needed to be. But he still looked powerful and athletic, but he was efficient and he was precise. And I love this definition of grace: the elegant and effortless execution of an action combining power and precision. And there's this quote by Einstein saying, dancers are the athletes of the gods. And that has bled into this concept that I apply in other parts of my workshops, the idea that everything is a dance move, and a dance move is about coordination and precision. And whenever you see a dancer, like this ballet dancer, you see how high they can jump. And what's interesting about this is that these people don't lift. They do exercises, but generally dancers do not do lifting exercises. They do coordination exercises, alignment exercises. And in that coordination, that precision of making their body move in a certain order and sequence, that's where the power actually comes from. This is kind of this divine ratio when we're training. If we're aiming for quality movement, we need to strategically prioritize precision over power most often. And the idea isn't that power is bad. It's that if you're producing power, it better be going into the movement that you're doing. Or if you're producing a lot of power, you have to understand that there is risk sometimes to making too much power that's not going into the movement that you want it to do, because that could lead to a mistake, to an injury, or to just learning bad technique. Because if we consistently do bad technique because we're overpowering a movement because we can't control it, then we're not actually training what we want to train. So when we prioritize grace, we enhance our skill acquisition, quality, and speed. So that means you can get further faster. And when you really emphasize understanding before execution, you unlock a whole new level. This was how I learned to do dancing, a backflip, soft acrobatics, and completely changed the way I understood javelin in a year and a half. When we think about grace, it forces us to be present. It forces us to see the beauty in the details of what we're doing. And ultimately, it allows us to have a deeper understanding and be more effective problem solvers.